There are 107 cities in the United States where more than 500,000 people live, ranging from New York City to Santa Rosa, California. But we only seem to hear about a few of them. New York City, Los Angeles, Orlando, Las Vegas, Chicago, Washington, San Francisco, Miami, Denver, and Atlanta are the most visited cities in the country, with tens of millions of tourists traveling to them every year. And this is well deserved. They are all great cities. But what about the 97 other major cities in America? Are they even worth visiting? Many of them have false reputations of being boring or polluted that they don't deserve. Today, I will be discussing the cities in America that your eyes look over on a map. Places that are never anyone's travel destinations, but are some of the best cities in the country. Welcome to That Is Interesting. I'm your host, Carter. Today, in no particular order, the most underrated cities in America. San Antonio is usually overshadowed by its attention-getting neighbor, Austin, as Austin is becoming a favorite travel destination and moving destination with young people and houses a growing tech scene. So when people think of San Antonio, they might be like, oh, that place. The Alamo's there, right? Yes, it is, but San Antonio does not solely consist of the Alamo. It is a city where old, like some of the city's beautiful brick architecture, meets new, like the futuristic Tower of the Americas, which is the second tallest observation tower in the US, taller than the Space Needle and the Washington Monument. But the main attraction of San Antonio is the Riverwalk. On any street that crosses the river in San Antonio, you can take a staircase and in some cases an elevator to an underground city, sort of. This is the Riverwalk, where restaurants, stores, businesses, hotels, and skyscrapers line the San Antonio River, a layer beneath the ground level of the city. The river is extended through a series of canals, and the Riverwalk itself, a beautiful collection of sidewalks and bridges, follows along the river throughout downtown San Antonio. If you find yourself in Texas, I would definitely recommend visiting this incredible city. In the late 1800s, Pittsburgh was ruling the American steel and coal industry. Unfortunately, that meant that the city became very polluted. It cleaned up its act up in the 1930s, but its reputation as a smog-filled metropolis lasts till this day. Pittsburgh, however, is very different than what most people think of. Its landscape is hilly and forested, and 3 large rivers meet up at downtown. Due to its landscape, its many neighborhoods are connected by many bridges, 442 to be exact. Known as the City of Bridges, it is home to more than any city on Earth, including Venice. And I'm not talking boring concrete roads. These are architectural masterpieces, suspension bridges, usually black or gold, the city's colors, that could give the Golden Gate Bridge a run for its money. Besides bridges and rivers, Pittsburgh is home to several large parks. Its downtown sits where the rivers meet and holds many spectacular skyscrapers. The U.S. Steel Building is made completely out of steel and has a very industrial look. There's one that looks like a giant glass castle and one whose triangular roof lights up at night. If you like sports, Pittsburgh is widely considered to have some of the best baseball stadiums and football stadiums in the country. And historically, the city sits on the site of Fort Pitt, a fort used by Britain and surveyed by George Washington to defend the Ohio Valley against France. Definitely a very underrated city that you must see. Oklahoma City might seem like nothing but a dusty prairie town, but it is actually anything but. The city, founded in one day, was suffering a major population decline in the late 1900s, so it underwent a large-scale urban renewal project that helped it recover. Today it is a completely different place. The major skyscraper Devon Tower is the tallest building in the Great Plains. The city holds an incredible pedestrian overpass, the Skydance Bridge. The neighborhood of Bricktown was once an industrial warehouse district in the 18 and 1900s. As part of the city's renovation, the rundown area was transformed into one of the city's most popular districts. A canal runs through the brick buildings, and a canal-side park holds one of America's largest sculpture gardens, depicting the land run of 1889 when 50,000 settlers founded the city overnight. Bricktown holds a minor league baseball stadium, that is made of brick, and on the topic of sports, Oklahoma City is obviously home to the famous basketball team, Oklahoma City Thunder. The Boathouse District holds many large boathouses that line the Oklahoma River and the Bricktown Canal, home to the city's major rowing scene. The Oklahoma Capitol Building is a large, impressive capitol which is actually home to oil wells on the Capitol grounds. Overall, OKC is a very modern, pleasant city. I definitely recommend a visit. I hope you all enjoy this video. Have any of you been to any of these places? What are some cities you've been to and surprisingly really enjoyed? Do you have videos you want me to make? Let me know in the comments. I will definitely be making a part 2 of this topic because there were just too many amazing and underrated cities to talk about in just one video. So until then, thank you for watching this video and I hope you learned something new. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover the countries, cities, people, and places of the world and beyond. These videos will leave you saying, "That is interesting."